Destiny 2. If you pre-ordered it instantly downloads. There's no download required, it instantly downloads, so here we go. This is probably going to be a James Bond excited. So let's see if they have included the voice of the Guardian, because as you all know, in the beta, they didn't really give them a voice. They put them mute. Just mute. Yes. I haven't read up entirely on what's going to happen in the end. I've seen a lot of people have played it like 20 hours, but if you got the... I think you have to buy the extremely expensive pack, which is like over £200, and you can play that. You could have played that yesterday.
I never knew you in life.
Ooh.
Your first life, anyway. You died on a battlefield long before my time. Something special brought us together. They called it the Traveler. And when it arrived, it changed your world forever.
We're going to play it solo.
It was a golden age.
Game.
And for centuries, humanity thrived.
With the Afro.
Until it didn't.
Because who doesn't want to be an awesome Guardian smashing?
An ancient enemy pursued the Traveler across the universe. Humanity faced
PlayStation. PlayStation.
To the ghosts.
So yeah, here we go.
I am a ghost. More important, I'm your ghost. And you are one of the Traveler's chosen. You are a Guardian. This is your destiny.
And there's the pun. Is this... Oh my god, this is from the past. It shows all of your adventures like this. This is amazing. See, that's all the achievement. Oh, it shows when you completed it. Yeah, all those dates there, it shows the exact date of the year you completed it in. This is it's just amazing. As you can see, I didn't get it before late last year, so yeah. All these memories. Bungie have really hit the dots in this one. They've really hit the nail right on the head. And I'm gonna go tight. And here we go, this is all the scene as you see. So I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff while this scene is going on. The other day I got my PlayStation 2 fixed because two of them broke down.
Ikora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious, people.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
And they are brilliant games. They're really
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What are the set feeds telling
I
us?
also played Medal of Honor, and that's the first time I've ever
Nothing.
played Medal of Honor.
Well, that's good, right?
And it's
No.
really cool.
I mean,
You
they're
should
not
try it.
there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
fortifications! Everyone with me, now!
Things wrong with the final boss because he's a massive iron douchebag. I almost thought the game stopped right there. I wonder if they've changed. They did say they were going to change the fan, if you know what I mean. To change on the Cabal shop, you know those, I'm pretty sure you know those two beams.
Repeat, tower approach. This is City Hawk 723. Anyone home?
Yeah, that's me. That's my character.
No response on any channels. Even the emergency frequencies. What is going on back there? Remember when I told you that you fly too fast? Forget I said that. Fly fast.
Apparently there are significant cinematics than Destiny 2. And that's what, when I looked at back at the game, it said it's known for its amazing cinematics. I can only remember like 15 in the Destiny game, the first Destiny, and that they weren't as exciting, if you know what I mean. I'm hoping that these ones make it amazing.
Let's get moving. We need to find Zavala, Ikora, and Cade.
Okay, that's so I just need to...
Cabal! This doesn't make sense. The Cabal conquer systems by blowing up planets. Whatever they want, it must be here, in the last city.
This is Commander Zavala. Civilians, report to evac points. Guardians, rendezvous in the plaza. Our city will not fall.
Cade!
Hey, you two. Give me a sec. Zavala's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It'll be a short date.
Saladin's young men. My armory is open to you. Follow the path from there. It will lead you through the hangar to the plaza. I'll take care of these people. If the Cabal want war, then war.
The last dance. That is quite I'm not sure if this is the last one or the automatic one that I've just equipped.
Evacuation Order 77 is in effect. This is not a drill. All civilians report to designated evacuation areas immediately.
Shooting games on the PS4 for a while. Some of it slightly rusty.
Of that thing. It must be their command ship. Assaulting the tower. Look at the Traveler.
Okay, my ghost keeps tagging these Cabal as Red Legion. Ikora, what do you got?
They're elite, ruthless, and rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today. Today they face Guardians.
But Zavala, they're attacking the Traveler.
The Traveler waits. We protect our people. At any cost. Red Legion are well trained, but we are better. We will hold this line until the last civilian is safely away. Incoming! Fall back to my team! Don't let them pass the gate. The evac shuttles are back there. We hold here. That command ship is next to last. Missiles! Stay inside my shield! Small Red Legion! Show them what Guardians are made of!
Zavala, the last of the shuttles is away. But the speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
Ikora! The speaker is gone. Red Legion, you will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me! Zavala.
She'll find the speaker. We need to move on that command ship. Now head to the North Tower. I'm sending Amanda Holiday to pick you up. Holiday's inbound. We need that ship off the field.
Someone told me you need a ride.
And here we go.
Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never showed up about?
Get them on that command ship, now!
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Punch them in the face. You know what I've been looking for in every game?
Let us know when the shields are down and we'll hit that ship with everything we got.
That's what I've been waiting for. Not a single game has done that. Not a single game.
That hologram could help. Let me take a look. Okay, the shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
burning out. Anyone heard from Ikora?
Not since you went for the speaker. Form up! For me!
Shield generator should be straight ahead. Destroy the turbines.
Yeah, they did.
The shield should fizzle.
Before the game, they had 2 of them. Now there's just 1.
Yes, just like that.
I can't see it. That's a small move.
Heat levels rising. It's working. We did it. The shields are down. Zavala? How do we come back from this?
You don't. Welcome to a world without light.
Guardian, something's wrong.
Do not look at me, creature. You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you. Your kind never deserved the power you were given. I am Gaul, and your light is mine.
And now to see where we fell to and how the frickin' hell we survived that. If it actually says Destiny 2 beta, I am going to be so fucking angry. There we go, thank you. Now, I believe we're in the European dead zone now. Yeah. Wait, no. That's the last city. What's it? Oh, this must be the city. And that's it, that's a Leviathan. If you've seen My Name is Wife, he will tell you all about it. My Name is Wife is a great monster. Brilliant. And that's Shadow the Traveler. Here we go. 2 days. Oh, so I've been in a coma for 2 days. This reminds me of Modern Warfare. I am out of light. Before I lost my arm then. The thing is, I'm basically human now. And as I was before, and as the speaker said, I died long before he was around. So if you played the first Destiny, when you wake up, that's what you're like now. I don't want to go. I don't do anything. Can't jump, I can't crouch, I can't
Guardian. You're alive. I thought I lost you. I can heal you, but I can't resurrect you. Not since. Guardian, the light is gone. They've taken the city, the Traveler, everything. The Red Legion is killing powerless Guardians. We have to get out of here.
Get out of here. Oh yeah, you can. Got no weapons. My pistol, my gun is basically nothing right now. You're just a lone survivor.
I'm picking up an emergency broadcast. Rendezvous coordinates. They're evacuating the planet. We're on our own.
And here we go, the European Dead Zone. Which you can only be in Destiny with PvP. Oh my god, it's spectacular. This is amazing. Yeah, it shows feet. You gotta check the feet in games.
These Guardians. They had no chance without their powers. That could be us. Guardian, if you die, I can't resurrect you. We need to be very careful.
Oh my god, how am I gonna survive this? Oh, dude. If only heal. Remember, if only it's hitting. Your objective is to follow your vision. What vision? Use the Force, Luke. Use the Force. Wait, how long am I? So I've been basically walking
It's that Falcon again.
to which
Is it following us? Or are we following it?
that.
Oh, look. Somebody left a perfectly good Guardian lying around. Things must be worse than I thought. And that's our cue. Time to go, people!
But wait.
Where's the voice?
Where are you all going?
As far away from here as possible.
That Falcon, it belongs to you?
The name's Hawthorne, and this is Lewis. Best pilot we got. What about you? Fit to fly? Probably gonna need one of these, too.
Where's my voice gone?
Time to make yourself useful, Guardian. All right, people, spin 'em up! Got a long flight ahead of us!
Honestly, where's my voice gone? Wait, has the line that provided me with a voice? Bungie, what's your point? Where's the voice? Answer me.
Do you see, traveler, all that I have done? Grace me with your light. Take your place at the center of my empire. See me, and the Red Legion will be your true guardians.
Dominus, the city is secure. Those who fled are being hunted, and those foolish enough to remain have been executed. Victory, as with all things, is yours to claim.
Dominus School, I think his name is.
This victory is as much yours as mine, old friend.
All that remains is the completion of the cage around this great machine. Then we may begin the extraction of its power and put it to its rightful use.
They call it the Traveler.
I would contend that other civilizations may be more precise in their naming. Its functions can be controlled and exploited, as we have so clearly proven.
Yet they believe it to be a god.
Dominus. Gaul. We have spent our lives, you and I, working to reshape our society, reforge our people, rebuild an empire nearly destroyed by Callus's greed and corruption. There is nothing in this universe greater than you. The Red Legion will have that machine's power. You will be called Emperor. What more would the Dominus have?
I would have words with my guest. So, you're the one who speaks for the Traveler.
What a brilliant villain that Bungie has made. And many black screens.
Coming up on the European Dead Zone. Gonna be our new home for a while.
Look, do you recognize it? That's where we're supposed to go.
That thing? They call it the Shard of the Traveler. I call it not a place you want to go poking around.
It might sound stupid, but it could be the only thing that's right. What was that single note for? It was just one piano key and then done. apparently, according to a lot of Lore Masters, there's going to be Oryx. There's going to be Oryx's body on Titan, so like that, and a Hive King. Yeah, you're at power level 10 now. Stubborn Oak. That's quite a cool name. Okay, Wonder Wing, Titan's Pride, and the Point. The classic Point.
How has the battlefield fared? Oh. I'm glad to see you safe. I am Tyra. Tyra Karn. I'm sorry. Have we met before? Losing my connection to the light has been disorienting. Now,
what's it called?
I understand you seek the shard of the Traveler. I too have dreamt of it. Its jagged, broken edge. A wound that never heals. But I do not trust its pull. Like us, the shard no longer knows the light. Not since the Traveler cast it off during the collapse. For centuries it has twisted and corrupted everything around it. Where it lies is now a place of death. If you are determined to go, remember, we Guardians are no longer immortal.
Who am I?
No references to the Red Legion. None. How is that possible?
I wonder when I get the power to become a sentinel.
Did you need something?
Sentry reporting in.
Hey. This is... whew. Lot of civilization. For me, at least. Of course, I've been living outside the city half my life. So... anyway, heard you want to go poke around that busted-up hunk of Traveler. You Guardians have a weird idea of a good time. Oh well. Lewis and I know plenty about trusting your gut. So I'm not about to stop you. I got enough to deal with here. Take that ship you flew here. At least, it'll get you back faster. See all these refugees? I haven't lost one yet. Don't you be my first.
Okay. And that's the gear I get. But I need Glimmer. And that's a cool weapon right there. Look at that. The Glimmer. Where's the Glimmer?
Yeah, great idea, Soraya. It's been years since you spent time with people. Guess you're in charge now. How did I let you talk me into this?
There we go.
This is some new anti-fatal.
The Red Wall. Dead zone of shelter. I think that's where I'm supposed to go.
Deep breaths, Soraya. Deep breaths. These are good people, and none of them are bears.
None of them are bears. That's quite a cool ship, to be honest. What you get in the Destiny, the first Destiny, is all these ships that look exactly the frickin' same. Exactly, there's not one thing unique about them. Destiny 2 just says, you know what, let's put all the shapes there. Let's put them all there. They want new ships, we give them new ships. They want different types of sparrows.
Sure you want to do this? That shard is the reason this place is called a dead zone.
We have to, Hawthorne. It's a sign.
Yeah, a sign that says dead zone.
What if my theory is right? I need the light to speak. Respawning restricted. Oh shit.
You know, I've been all over the EDZ. Charming enough. I mean, nothing says come visit, like a dark haunted forest.
But non-Guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the city. There's a small gap in the wall. Hard to see, but it's there. Nobody goes farther than that. At least nobody who wants to come back.
Really, she does. Amazing. Complain about this slow walking if you must, but this is honestly spectacular.
Let me know when you reach me.
Hawthorne? Hawthorne, can you hear us? Signal's dead. Did you hear something?
I'm having a strong feeling that this is where the Fallen are. Listen to the sound, look at it.
The Fallen.
Yeah, this is the house that
Those Fallen weren't wearing any house colors we've seen before.
Don't write that one. It's because they're a new one. The one that can only exist through the Codex. And I have not read a single Codex. Those who want to read a Codex are lore masters, and I could not honestly read through all that card stuff. It's too much. And this reminds me of Half-Life Episode 2. Oh my god, it's a loot case. It's a connector ladder. Okay. Is it stronger? Is it stronger? You need strength if you want to survive.
The Shard of the Traveler. This is it. Right out of our vision.
Do I drop down or... Yeah, drop down. Probably gonna be some fun. Who started these fires?
scared them away. Take me to the shard. This is why we were led here. I haven't been as close to the Traveler's Light since... Do you feel it? Hold on to your helmet.
Look at that.
Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes up, Guardian.
But what power do we wield? Sentinel, Titan subclass. Use the light.
Let's light them up.
Barricade. Okay, so that's what we can have instead of the Sentinel shield. Okay. That's cool. So even though you're in, yeah, that's right with me. That is perfectly fine with me. So even though you're in like the armor upgrades and you're doing that while you're going into orbit, you can still go in there. Yeah. That is. Hold on. Yeah, power. Wait, you get for this, don't you? Yeah, you get okay. destiny, you would get.
Well, look at you. You got your light back.
25.
I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad. Because we're gonna need it. There are a lot more survivors out there, and they need our help. We gotta get the word out that the farm is a safe haven. I sent a friend into the EDZ a few hours ago to set up a comm network. His name's Devrim Kay. Good guy. Great shot. Don't tell him I said that. If you give him a hand, I'd take it as a personal favor.
And then I go. Damn. Forehead. Money forehead.
I guess you're in charge now. I'm glad that you told me into this. Are you still with us?
I make sure of it.
Speak to Shax, European Dead Zone, the Red Wagon.
I know you're busy, Guardian, but the Crucible needs veterans now more than ever.
The Trustland. That's either a typo or a weird name.
There's a war.
Now, what I tend to do with energy weapons is that if I'm if I'm an arc, I would get a void and solar damage. So since I'm a sensor, I need to get arc and solar damage, so I can even out the odds against enemies. That's how I do it. I recommend if you do that. So if you're up against like Fallen, Cabal, Vex. I'm not sure I've taken it or not, but yeah, that's how I do to survive.
Don't get cocky now that you've got your powers back. The EDZ is rough, especially around the Old Town. Just remember, refugees from the city have it a lot rougher. You want to help them? Find Devrim Kay.
So let's take a look at this submachine gun I got. When it loads. Thank you. Slow as loading. Is that? Oh, this is a. It's a silenced pistol. Oh my god.
A guest, and here I have no tea to serve. These are dire times indeed. Devrim Kay, the 8th, at your service. City militia, back when there was a city. Now I serve at the pleasure of my dear friend Soraya Hawthorne. First on the docket, contact other refugees and tell them of the farm. That means building a comm network from the ground up. And even though I happen to be a damn good shot, the Fallen are giving me a devil of a time. I dare say you can handle a few rounds with the enemy. I've seen what Guardians can do. Right. I think it's time to let the guns do the talking now. Don't you? Goodbye, Guardian.
Alright, so new adventures, okay.
see you, little bug.
Get a light. Gotta have power. And where am I heading up to? Ah, Frontier. Recommended power 20. 30, so... A new Frontier, okay.
Let's get started. There's a banner on the main floor. Give it a look, will you?
This is a House of Judgment sigil. We used to work with a Fallen who flew this banner.
Curious. Well, the Fallen seem to have put this up as a bit of a threat. I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there. Bit of a story to them. You both need some supplies to get going out here. See if you find a cache in one of the buildings nearby. Very well done. To survive, we'll have to look for every opportunity. Keep your eyes peeled for more supplies in the wilds. Speaking of the wilds, there's a symbol on the wall of the church. Take a look.
Devrim, where did this symbol come from?
I believe your city hunters must have put them here and there about the region as they scouted around. I think they meant it to mark something special. Or dangerous.
Or both. Let's go check it out.
The history of this region is fascinating. I believe tunnels and caves like the one you're in now stretch all across the EDZ. Who knows what's lurking down there? Be careful.
Yeah, I might have to be careful. So let's get my... You're not gonna beat me in punch bag. If this glass doesn't break, I'm going to scream. I am angry. Why won't they not include breaking glass? It's the one thing I checked in the first Destiny. No breaking glass. I don't understand.
I just snagged a key code from that captain. I think I can open his supply cache.
Yeah, there we go. That's the have both the indestructible shield and the indestructible Buggers, damn it. was in the air and I grounded him by punching him.
Good work down there, you two. Keep an eye out for other hidey holes and treasures like this one. But that's for another day. In the meantime, what say we get down to business? Come on back up to the church tower. I'm putting a kettle on now.
Sword. Definitely sword. I do not care. I do not care for the gun. I just want the sword. Okay, let's see what's in store here. Void wall grenade. Oh. Horizontal wall. Ah, so... yeah, I'm gonna stick with that one still though. Suppressor. That's interesting. Oh, so these are the ones that... okay. Alright then. Where do I go? Bloody hell. This is a marksman rifle. No, it's a scout rifle. They've actually made a scout rifle. Wow. They've really made a scout rifle. This is a proper scout rifle, not the frickin' assault like rifles. So it's got a real badass scope now. Thank you, Bungie. Made all the games sound more satisfying. They really have. Why did I...
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. This time I did make tea for you, but I seem to have drunk it all. Perhaps if you were a mite quicker. Right, the beacon. While you were tussling with the Fallen, we've encountered a bit of a setback. Hawthorne has placed the last relay on the mountain above the salt mines, but even from that height, the signal still doesn't have the range we expected. It's a bit curious. Regardless, this signal booster should solve our problem if we can get it to her. Dead zone indeed.
How do I tell if it's a...
Do be careful with that.
That's a quick message. So much focus on you. That should be.
Dead zone. Fitting name. On your way, little bug. Nothing to see up here.
There's a new... Let's do that.
right, Gil. What's next?
Helping me spread the word. We're broadcasting a signal from the farm to people who fled the city saying, you'll be safe here.
And we need to make sure everyone, everywhere, can hear it.
Place a few signal amplifiers around the area to boost the signal. That should do the trick.
Okay, we're too fast.
That's one node online.
I am looking.
Looks like the signal's already amped. That was fast.
Hang on a minute. I just spotted quite a few Fallen headed your way. Keep your guard up. Eliminating that captain under the church must have drawn the rest of the Fallen out.
They won't stop coming. We need to make sure that signal is strong. You better hurry up and place that second node.
About the prequel, it would be amazing to see this place.
This is the first time I've even seen any Fallen since the Cabal hit us. Reminds me of the city. You all tried to make it so we never even laid eyes on a Dreg. To keep us safe, right? There's another word for a place you're not allowed to leave. You know, with walls you can't see over, and guards everywhere.
Soraya, despite your exploits there, I hardly think the city was a prison.
I'm just saying, no walls at the farm. Come and go whenever you want. So let's make sure everyone can get there. Eh, Guardian? I read the boosted signal, and some kind of strange feedback.
The Fallen are nothing if not persistent. I'd wager they have some kind of jamming devices nearby.
Wait, that's an event.
All forces in the field. A catch has been reported en route to an ether drop.
Okay, so this is a public event. No, I didn't.
Look at those Fallen, acting like they own this place.
Take down that servitor, and they starve. denied them a lot of ether and thinned their ranks. My thanks to you.
From Destiny 1.
There. I've got a clear signal. No more feedback.
5x5 here as well. Excellent work.
It's nice to have a Guardian helping us normals for a change. But there's one more thing. Did I send those coordinates correctly?
I've got them. Through the tunnel, across the river.
That's the place. I left something behind there.
We're almost to your coordinates, Hawthorne.
Good. I left supplies there that I had to abandon in a hurry a while back.
Supplies for the farm?
For the city. But when you all got attacked, I dropped everything and flew across the ocean to try and help. The city sure doesn't need it anymore. We could use that stuff at the farm.
Bad news, Hawthorne. The Fallen beat us here.
All right, forget the supplies. Clear out those Fallen, and we'll figure out our next move.
The area's clear.
Not for long. The Fallen don't like it when they're denied a good scavenge. They're bound to come at you in force.
Then do me another favor, you two. Drop another one of those node things to boost my signal, then get out of there.
One moment. One moment. Do shit. And then I gotta keep pressing the wrong button there. Okay. Where to? Probably gonna be a cat. Say, hey, why did you do that? Yeah. Shoot out the turrets anymore. They've removed that power. Captain coming.
Made them mad. You're doing something right. Don't let up.
Okay. Wait. Yeah. Second. Agenda fight for the mighty shield.
We did it. They're gone.
You Guardians really are something else. I guess I kind of forgot that.
And now we know that there are resources to be found in the EDZ. Once we retake the city, that'll be a big help.
Sure.
What Soraya means to say is, thank you. Head back here when you can, you two. There's still quite a bit to do.
And that's the old Destiny crew. Okay, where do I need to go? There is a public incoming event, and what's that? Do I want to do that? You know, I'm just going to go over there, and if it comes, waiting for it in each cutscene just for the character to speak. In the first Destiny you had the voice, and now you don't. You just don't. Where did I go? The mission was named Combustion. What could that be? What on earth could that be?
Hey, Dev. Still sitting up here above the mines with his busted comm relay. Where's that signal booster?
Our new Guardian friend is en route. I'm getting too old to clean up after you, Soraya.
Finally, he admits he's old. Bail me out on one assault charge and you never let me live it down.
Ah, don't you mean one a week? You're the reason my hair is gray.
Yeah. Keep talking, old man.
House banners are rare on the ground these days. Between the Guardians and the Cabal, they've buried a lot of old grudges. All four hands on deck. That elevator should take us to the top of the mines.
Oh! Do you want to say something, guys?
We'll have to find another way up to Hawthorne.
Careful. The Fallen are scavengers of the highest order. They're going to put up a fight for whatever they can get their grubby claws on.
there's a Game of Thrones Skyrim out, which is extremely dumb. They say there's gonna be a Skyrim Game of Thrones, and it's just gonna be frickin' Skyrim. I mean, there's someone who actually made a mod. Story. It was made in 2012, but this is about to come say actually make a Game of Thrones like Skyrim. Gotta change. Gotta make that change.
You'll be pleased to know that I can see the Fallen fleeing the mine. Seems you've really kicked the hornet's nest, haven't you?
Oh, fuck off. If I shoot one, maybe the rest will win. Like I said, where do we put these fucking frozen everywhere? Everywhere. This will probably hurt. No! Yep. What was that? I was just behind that. Actually reach that behind that. Alright. And this reminds me of the War Machine raid.
We found an elevator.
You're good. Almost as good as Lewis.
Still current. It was with Saladin, that faction of Saladin, and
Elevator's not working. Power must be out. And we've upset the Fallen.
did it. Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job. Maybe I'll finally get my booster one of these days.
Alrighty then. Just fighting on that elevator shaft, not looking up and just staring down at them.
Hawthorne, we're out of the mine and heading your way.
Then hurry up with that booster. Let's finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad for a fancy pants guardian.
Now that's the nicest thing I've ever heard Soraya say. You're in rarefied air, my friend.
This is a friendly neighborhood game. And there's...
You made it. Looks like Louis owes me money. All right. Let's see if this works. Now, have I read the manual right? There's an incoming beacon.
Guardians.
Honestly, where is
If
his
there is
voice?
any light left in the system, we rally on Titan.
I hate it when they include main characters without the voice.
Zavala's alive. If we leave now, we...
You are not going to Titan. We've got refugees coming in. The Red Legion on one side, the Fallen on the other.
But we have our powers back. And if we're going to retake the city...
Your city is gone.
Hawthorne, we will be back. And we won't be alone.
You'll know where to find me.
So much for a lone wolf. She's almost a pain in the ass. Okay, so it's the Cabal side now. Now that sort of shows it's the Cabal side.
It would save us both a lot of time if you would just kill me.
For one who calls himself Speaker, you have remarkably little to say. We've learned that one of your guardians has reconnected to the light. You say you have no power over the Traveler, yet... This... Help me understand, Speaker.
The light lives in all places, in all things. You can block it, even try to trap it, but the light will find its way. And the Traveler will protect itself.
The Traveler. For years I have studied it. The worlds it has touched. Its power over life and death. We are not so different, your Traveler and I.
You are nothing like the Traveler. Nothing. You think you have power, control. I know your kind. You started small. You will end small.
If the Traveler truly has chosen humanity of its own free will, then there is no reason I should not reach inside, tear out the light for myself, and leave this system in ashes.
Only those the Traveler chooses will be reborn in the light.
Yes. This I know. This is why I have claimed your planet, and why you still live. The Traveler will choose me, Speaker. And you are going to tell me how.
Every time I look at Ghoul, all I see is fucking Darth Vader in a white suit and a black mask. That's all I'm seeing. And where's the voice? The sound gun? There we go. Oh my god. Titan is a moon of Saturn. It was colonized by I not reading this. Did I just say that? I just did that. Shooting me. Ghost wants to read. Oh, look at this place. Nothing. No damage. Oh no.
Ah, thanks for checking in, you two. We've had our fill of Red Legion patrols and Fallen raids. We could use a spot of help with both.
See if you can track down a Fallen comms terminal. Dev's got an idea that's crazy enough to work.
It's difficult for the young to recognize the wisdom of experience. Excellent. What say you use your access to prepare a broadcast in Fallen speak? I've been meaning to put this Cabal communications cipher to use.
The Red Legion fighting the Fallen for a change. great idea. I can extract archived audio transmissions from any Fallen in the area. I've got enough for a pretty convincing Fallen impression.
Don't mention accents around Dev unless you want a day-long lecture about city dialects. Meantime, best sightline to Red Legion air support is the cliffside where you and I set up that refugee beacon.
No one appreciates the finer things anymore.
I can't believe we have to go back into the mines again.
Chin up, you two. Good news, you'll be able to use a Fallen teleporter to reach the top. Bad news, they've wired the place to explode. So...
Lovely jumping.
If I run a deep scan of the tunnels, we can borrow all these traps and explosives.
And put them to good use sowing chaos between your enemies. A lovely idea.
What?
Got it. Now I can transmit these horribly dangerous explosives wherever we need.
Whoa! That's cool!
Great work. Broadcasting the message now. I decided to go with a House of Devils accent. Remember them?
Oh boy.
Ah, House of Devils, eh? You know the most interesting thing about their pronunciation?
Actually, Devrim, let's keep the channel clear. You know, to make sure there's no interference during the transmit.
A lot of big red ships headed your way. Whatever you said, it got their attention.
I used a pretty nasty word to describe Gaul. I don't want to repeat it here.
I do so love unconventional warfare. I'd be on the lookout for drop pods if I were you.
God! Look at them go!
I could hear the explosions all the way back here. I bet it was quite a show.
Which means the Fallen and Red Legion heard it too. We'll let them shoot at each other for a while and clean up whatever's left. Great work.
Free freeze. Damn right. It's a grenade launcher. They should have added this in Destiny 2. It's a bit overdone, to be honest. Director. Let's do that one. Thing is showing up, and I'm not sure what it wants to read. Let's just do this mission. Yeah. What I'm not understanding is, how do you get sparrows? When are you going to get sparrow in this? Do I have to do missions or do I have to buy it? That's the one thing I'm finding it hard to understand right now.
weird feedback on the comms. Dev, did you put your teacup on the broadcast switch again?
Looks like these fallen shanks are rerouting the signal.
Try dismantling one and taking a close look at the inside.
All forces in the field. A catch has been reported en route to an ether drop.
This core, it's acting as a kind of broadband amplifier. Their signal is blocking transmissions all across the dial.
After all the work you did setting up Soraya's broadcast, that just won't do.
There's a signal antenna nearby. I can use the core to try to find the source of whatever the Fallen are doing.
Why do you think they're trying to jam us, Dev?
They missed their opportunity to take over this area after our friend touched the shard.
And now they're too scared to fight us head on. Typical Fallen.
I lost the connect. The Fallen are jamming us.
Did you see that?
Found the source. It's underground. Deep underground.
That figures. Fallen love dark places.
Why do I know that song?
Especially with the Red Legion all over the Dead Zone.
Okay, so it's 5 grenades and a grenade launcher. I'm not sure if that applies for that one weapon, but it seems to be for this specific weapon.
This tunnel looks promising. Fallen banners. We're definitely on the right track.
Sticky grenades, on contact, that's the sniper rifle, it seems.
They're really built up down here. We need to remember this place after we retake the city, so we can clear it out for good.
Or we could let the Fallen have their creepy caves, and not sacrifice more people.
Dear Lord. Grenade launcher, that. Well-rounded sniper rifle. Nah.
With that shield down, I can finally get a read on the source. It's close.
Come on. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, Christ. This place is a freaking death trap.
This is it. Hold them off, and I'll use that shank core to shut down the signal remotely.
lag my mind.
Just a little longer. Just before you took out that captain, I fried all their broadcast capabilities. No more jamming.
That means people will be coming to the farm from all over the planet. Once we get that last relay set up, we can reach out to the rest of the system.
Then we can start rallying Guardians to strike back against the Red Legion.
There will be plenty of time for both. For now, head back here when you can, you two.
Okay, that will be it for this one. The next time I'm on, I will do the Red War, and that will be the third campaign mission. And yeah, that will be on Titan. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.